This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field.
Tonight it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Love going to throw right away. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 42-yard line.
Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
It's 2nd and inches.
Our first carry for the all-pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
And Brandon, you know that expression, he just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
That is incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Second and 10.
52 blocks. Here we go. Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, 30 yards.
And the Packers are on the board here first in the season opener.
McManus's point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he returns this to the 22. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 22.
Value 3.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
We go. At 20. Hey, shout. Value 1.
Gone.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go. 10 black. Cut.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Throwing. Love. That is caught inside the 5. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And the Packers first down.
Down.
First and goal at the 1-yard
33.
line.
Yellow. Set.
Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers.
What a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute?
Touchdown, Detroit! Jahmyr Gibbs,
65 yards.
and the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, there's no doubt that this offense was in desperate need of a quick answer, and they got it. One play, and they're right back in this game.
Because you got the sense if they stalled out here and then another score on the other side to make it a 3-score game, could have gotten ugly.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Come on, set. 50, green, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
DC. Super 66.
Goff now to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the left sideline.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. 180. 12. 12. 12. 12. What's that?
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Cut. 5.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Here we go. 180. Value 1. What's that?
Now Goff. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hold on. Check. Great play.
Goff going to shift him around. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
We go tonight. Right foot. Go. 12. Let's go. 12. 2 run. Cut.
Back to throw. Goff. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Super one, super one.
Here's Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Listen.
To throw is Goff. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Packers' 42-yard line.
We're good. Super one. Ric Flair.
Goff throwing again.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Love looking to throw it. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And this is taken in at the 5.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line.
That's another Packers first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
On play action. Love to throw. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Packers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Hey, 76, 80.
From the 50, it's gone. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A shotgun snap for gone. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
12. Ric Flair. Maverick Wall. Super. Harbaugh.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Cross pass. Intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Following the interception, Love. Wide open receiver complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Packers first down.
22 meters.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ready.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They'll come up now third and 3.
17-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 3.
Ready?
Love now. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Hold on.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. A gain there of 21 yards.
We go.
Lions first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
12. 14. What's that?
Out of the gun. Goff. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Goff. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Goff now looking to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. A final shot before break here. Goff. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Caleb Farley. And the Packers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Now it's Goff. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Finds Gibbs on a check down. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
Hey, 5. Tiger. Super 1. What's that?
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good.
Goff now looks to throw. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. On the move, past the 40. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. To the air again. Goff. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Here we go. White 20. Merlin.
From the gun, here's Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Maverick.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
60 red.
Love fires that quickly outside. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Lambeau
41-yard
Field,
line.
one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
They'll complete this one to Watson.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the 1st as well.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, Love.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Ready, set.
Throwing, Love.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over. And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
He's got it to Williams. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Now you want. We go tonight. You up.
Here's Goff. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Value three.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibbs. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, Shell. Horrible. 12. Hey, tonight. What's that?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Sam Laporta
From 17 yards out.
And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Completed the 1. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. And that'll make this a 10-point game. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
33, yellow. Set.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. They'll get only a couple down at 44.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
45, White.
Now Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. To throw now. Here's Love. And this one is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Love looking to throw it.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Ready? Ready. Yes, ready.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Christian Watson.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Packers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Goff now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Harbaugh. Shout. Ric Flair. What's up?
Goff throwing again. That'll be caught in St. Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 14 yards that time for number 14.
A gain of 14.
Here's Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibbs. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
Obama.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Cornell. Shout. Merlin. What's up?
Back to throw. Goff. And in for the Lions touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Goff looking to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Play action this time with Love.
Connects with Watson and a comebacker.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Love. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by DJ Reed. Two-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's
Gone. That'll be caught by St. Brown. And St. Brown going to have the Lions 1st down as the tackle made right at the 30-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Looking for Wright, and he finds him. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Here's 1st and 10.
42-yard line.
Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Throw over the middle, he finds Williams.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's good for the Lions.
Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Goff now to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Touchdown, Packers! A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Packers will add to their 4th quarter lead. And unable to connect, they don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
This is 1st and 10. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
St. Brown on the catch. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here comes second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
To throw is gone. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Goff now looking to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Now second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Again, Goff. To the left side, he finds Slaw. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now it's Goff. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. So now here come the Lions up to go for 2.
Hold on.
The Lions will set up.
Now it's gone. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. And the lead is cut to 2 here in the 4th. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And this is recovered by the Packers, so that might just about do it.
Ready. Black, 95. Set, hut.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
Trouble, 38. Come on, ready?
Love looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Second down and 4.
Fight, 97. Here we go. Yellow, hut.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.